Hello, good morning. Merry Christmas Eve. Little Kari is having issues with her headset, so when she comes on, she'll just come in. Let's see. She's going to talk about what she's doing at her minimum security prison with the guys that are learning to crochet. It's an amazing thing that she's doing. Um, I'm going to have her put in the address of where you can send, because they still need supplies like yarn that you would use 3-weight, 4-weight, and or 3-weight and above. Let's see. Good morning, Lana. Good morning, Sierra. Good morning, Sharon. Good morning, DK Jen. Good morning, Robin. Good morning, Tina. And Crafting with Amy. Mama Swift, good morning. Good morning, Nancy. Good morning, Sharon. Good morning, Jen. I hope everybody is doing well. And there's Stellar Stitchcraft. I can't remember your name. Oh, I'm already subscribed to you. A Benji Raid, and there's Dana. Good morning. Good morning, Kim. Andrea. Is it Andrea? Kari needs to hurry up. Get her computer going. Anyway, we're gonna spend the hour if she comes back. I didn't want to keep you guys waiting too long, so I thought I'd go live and thank Rocky. Oh my God. Oh, Adrian. Ah, okay. Adrian. Well, it's good to see you. I love that. Thank Rocky. Yo, Adrian. Kari's. Oh, let me post that, Dana. Thank you. I was gonna. She was gonna do it, and whoops, I just left my own. Sheesh. Okay. I am going to. Where did Dana put it? Let's pin that. Pin the message. Yeah, Threads of Hope is what Kari's doing, and I pinned that comment. Well, and the nice thing about it is she's having such a good time doing it too. Good morning, Gwen. Welcome in. Tina's laughing. Got it pinned. Good morning, Barbara. Merry Christmas to you as well. I will leave you running as I am watching another. Oh, okay, that's fine. Good morning, Sandra. Merry Christmas. Dana knows all the things. Well, she's working with a gentleman named Trevor. I know only what she said at Dana's live. That was absolutely wonderful. He was actually there and part of the live. I did have a good nap. We decided between 12 and 2, so 1 o'clock. Let me. Trevor seems like he really does. Patsy, Patsy, come here. People want to see you. Come here. There's Kari. There she is.
Hello.
Welcome. Trying to hold the fort, you know.
No headphones, so hopefully you guys can hear me.
We can hear you just fine.
Cool. Awesome. Let me
Trevor
get my...
just gives off. He does give off a really good vibe. Hi, Don P. Hi, Molly.
Let me move my camera a little bit.
So what we're doing today is I asked Kari to come in and talk about Trevor and what she's doing at the minimum security men's prison. And so I'm going to give you the floor, young lady.
Oh my gosh. Yes. So let me turn my volume up so I can hear you. Let me paste the address here first because I know you wanted me to.
I have it pinned already. Dana gave it to me.
Oh, awesome. So I got involved with a guy named Trevor. He works out at a minimum security facility here in Idaho. And these guys are really close to being released, is kind of how it goes. So though they are in prison, they're very close to being released.
When you say really close to being released, do you know how far out they have?
I don't. Yeah, and it all depends on a lot of different factors, you know, like they're still going in front of like parole boards and things like that. But when I've been in his office with him and heard some conversations, it sounds like they're just really, their minds are on release because they're doing so well. So that's kind of the status of all these folks. And they do like kind of sleep in like a dormitory kind of a setting. So it's very casual as much as it can be, right? So there's not like cells and doors, and it's very casual. Sometimes you forget where you are, honestly, when I'm teaching. I go there once a week. Normally it's every Wednesday to teach, but the holidays have moved things a bit. So I went yesterday to teach before Christmas. And then I'll go, I think, again on Friday, the 3rd, after the holidays. So it'll be a little different coming soon. But when I'm there, I'm teaching them beginning crochet. So it's about 20 guys plus, like we're getting so many guys. There's a wait list for the class. So we're almost at the end. I think we're pretty much going to end at this stage for beginning crochet. Like we did a cup cozy, and the next item just isn't applicable to them. I think it's like a wine carrier or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. So I think we're going to say it's good.
Do they carry water bottles? Are they allowed to have water bottles?
They are not. No, their cups are like a plastic sort of a cup. I don't have anything that looks like it here, but yeah, it's just a plastic cup. They do coffee and I'm guessing water and ice in there, all the same stuff. And they get one cup, you know. So we'll skip on the wine cozy.
Yeah, you should do the divine hat.
Yeah, so we're going to get ready to do the divine hat. Dana, I hope you're ready because the guys are faunching at the bit. Dana wants to do that with us. So anybody's welcome to join in. It's kind of like a make-along. They're so excited that everyone knows about them and cares about them. They're just like beyond excited. I got more survey responses. I did these little survey things I handed to them just to get a feel for like what they were thinking about me and the program and what they want to learn. Every single one says, thank you guys so much for the donations. And we're so excited. Thank you for coming and teaching us. So you guys are definitely doing good out there. And they recognize how much you've given already and are so excited. They're just like out there getting all the yarn. So thank you guys to everyone who has donated. We are definitely still hurting for supplies. So if you do have anything extra in your stash, or if you want to purchase from like a store like Joann's or Michael's, the address that Kari has here, or Premier, it also is like a mailbox. So you can send packages there. It's not a P.O. box technically. So please feel free to mail packages. I just went to get some and they're right over there. So thank you guys to everyone who has already donated. And Dana, your supplies were, I think, some of the first we received, and they were just gobbled up. So the guys right now are really eager for more inline hooks. As soon as I showed them mine, they were all over that. So some guys are good with tapered, some like inline.
So have they seen your furls hook? And so,
yes, they did. They
and
said
they
they're
like,
fancy. They're like, oh my gosh, she has the fancy hooks, the professional. They call them professional fancy hooks. And so cute.
so
So
if they're
yeah.
wanting the inline hooks, they can't have metal, right?
Yes, they can have metal. It's just one of those things that the guy who's leading it kind of is managing a little bit closer. He's just going to check it out kind of to them. So if they do need a metal hook, they just need to sign a sheet saying that they have one. So metal is allowed, wood is allowed, and acrylic is allowed.
Okay,
So
well,
yeah,
good.
they
I
are.
can get rid of all my furls.
Oh my gosh, they're going to be so excited. They were sitting there looking at mine going, how can I add some of that? And I'm like, oh, please. You know what? These are the only hooks I have to work with in this bag. So no, you can't have them. But I have given them pretty much all the yarn that I bring. If I have like a practice skein that I'm using, I'll be like, do you want to have it? Because they'll usually come over and go, ooh, this is soft. Because some of the stuff they've been receiving just from before all of you guys started donating was pretty old and pretty rough. So they're pretty excited for everything they've been getting from everyone. So thank you guys. They're just like, yeah, so they make everything. And I'm going to share some photos here soon. But right now they're making
Robin,
little octopi. Let me grab one. And
okay.
that's for the
While
NICU.
you're grabbing that, Robin wants an explanation of inline for people that don't know. So, like, an inline hook is like,
It's like this, pretty much. This is an inline style. See how it's kind of like cut
what's
in
the
pretty deep
metal
there?
hooks? Who makes the metal hooks? I forget.
Susan Bates makes a
Yes,
metal hook
there's
that's
a
an
Susan
inline.
Bates hook, and then the bait hook is the bait, the pod, the Boyd. I can't even talk, you guys. I shouldn't have taken a nap. Good morning, Mara, and Merry Christmas Eve. The boy hooks are tapered.
Okay, so here's another example of a taper or a inline style hook. You guys see how it's cut in
Here, let
like
me make
that?
you bigger.
I hope that you can see this cut. It's cut in pretty deep. That's the
Yeah.
style, and they really love handles. So if you have hooks that are ergonomic or have this type of handle, even better. Their little hands are hurting because they're crocheting so much. So here's some of the first stuff that they made in the class for like the dishcloth. Of course, it's not a real dishcloth, right? But it doesn't matter. It's just for practice. Look at these edges, you guys. So there, someone made this and gave it to me. And this is another example. This guy's just getting going as well. So yeah, this is some of the stuff that they
That's
made. Here's somebody
awesome.
else's. He's like, can I just stop here and call it a day? I'm like, sure. So those are some of the
Sure.
dishcloths. Yeah. And here's some octopi. Look at these little guys that they made. Aren't they so cute?
Those
So
are
these
cute.
are
Now, can
going
you
to our
use
local
safety
NICU.
eyes?
You can, yes. Safety eyes are similar to the metal hooks where they're going to be checked out by the leader. So yes, they can. They just aren't going to have like everything all at once, you know. As they need them, they can come to this person, Trevor, and get them from him. So basically, I go out to this facility. I got linked up with Trevor because he was asking for yarn donations, and I had some since I was just going through my stash. And I went to donate, and I said, hey, I'm in a unique position to help you if you need any help. Who's teaching? And he's like, actually, I really do need help. Can you come and teach? And I'm like, sure. I don't know what that's going to look like. So when he gave me the go ahead, I was expecting it to take longer, but when he gave me the go ahead, hubby and I went out to tour the facility just to make sure, you know, it's kind of a weird request, right? Like, come and teach at a prison. Not every day do you get that. Do you tell your husband you're doing that? So we went out to tour the facility and it was amazing. There's 4 guys out there that are really experienced crocheters, and they kind of helped me run the class and run the program on site. So we met them and talked about the class and made a plan. And the next Wednesday, there I was teaching. So
That's so
yeah, and
awesome.
it was Dana and Selena Baca that actually gifted me the course that I took, a little refresher course for crochet instruction. And I tell you what, you guys, like that's a really good course. If you think you know how to teach people, this is like a huge difference for me. Like the order in which I'm teaching has made a big difference in how fast they learn. So if you're interested, I'm sure Dana has the link to that course. It's not that expensive and it really like makes a huge difference. So if you're looking to teach in your area, try it out. What else? Yeah, I go every week and the guys are making everything they can make. And we've got some donations. Premier Yarns sent us a box. It's a 35-pound box, and all I had to pay was shipping. So thank you, Premier. Premier was the first company to
That is so
respond.
awesome.
So buy Premier Yarn, you guys. Like amazing response from them. Just without hesitation, they were like, "Sure, no problem. We've got supplies." So thank you, Premier. It was amazing. Yeah, thank you. That's awesome. Yep. If you guys have any questions for me, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to get ready to load up some photos. If you want to see some photos of the guys, they've signed photo releases, so we can share photos of them now. They're so cute.
Oh, cool.
So I'll wait for some questions, and then we can jump into that whenever Kari wants to. Anybody have any questions for me?
Well, let's welcome in Kari and
you guys.
Kari Peterson came in and Robin came in.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas Eve.
Merry Christmas Eve.
And you wore your.
Oh, I wore my.
I know. I should have.
I put it on like randomly. I just like woke up and threw it on, and then I realized Dana was wearing it, and I'm like, what? So next time we'll plan it.
I should have worn mine.
I know, right? I had no idea which I was going to throw on until now. But we've got some octopi. These guys are going to the NICU. So there's a local drive to collect these and take them to the local NICU for babies because their little preemie hands like want to stay busy, I guess, to keep them from their different medical devices. So
right. That's such a good idea.
So the guys are all about it. They're just telling me to tell them what cause they can provide to. And they're just off to the races. Like one guy can make 10 hats in a day. He is so fast. I can't believe it. So yeah, they're like
another Mama Swift.
Yeah, no kidding. And so most of their stuff they donate. That's kind of the unsung rule or whatever. It's just making sure that it's showing them how to give back to community. So 95% of what we do there needs to be donated, and then the rest can be made for their kiddos and sent off. So amazing that they're doing that.
I have a question. Are any of them making blankets or blankets at this point? Like the experience couple that you have.
Let me grab the surveys here. I'm not going to show you their names, of course, but let me read a couple to you. I asked some questions of them. And one is, do you have any prior crochet experience? Please explain. This person said, yes, I crocheted for about a year prior to this. Hats, blankets, stuffed animals, some clothes for my daughter. So cute. I asked them then, what have you always dreamed to be able to crochet? Blankets and clothing. So yes. Awesome. And then anything else you want me to know, I asked. And he said, just that I really appreciate the class and supplies. Thank everyone for all they've donated to us. So that's one. Here's another one.
Good morning,
do you have any
prior, sorry.
Do you have any prior crochet experience? Yes, I used to crochet with my mom. I pretty much know the basics. And then this person said, what have you always dreamed of being able to crochet? Really nice beanies. So cute. Oh my gosh.
I want to know if you need patterns.
Yes. Yep. Let me go over some of the needs right now. So we're still needing polyfill. We just got a good like box of it, but these guys are making a lot of toys like amigurumis like this and others. That's a big thing that they are looking for. So fiber fill. I don't think that there's ever such a thing as too much for them because we're talking about 20 plus guys plus all the people that aren't in my class that still want to make things. That are going to most likely be in my class after this class cycles through. So fiber fill, hooks, ergonomic hooks, like this one that have a little handle, or like the furls, or like any acrylic or metal hook that is an inline style, ideally, but anything will do at this point. We just have so many guys that need to trade out supplies, or maybe they have one that broke, or I mean, they're just using the heck out of these hooks. So I don't think we could ever have too many of those. Patterns, yes. As long as if it's a book, it just cannot be a hardback book. So no hardback books, no scissors, and no project bags. They really can't have any bags there at all, really. So they already have a way of carrying around their things that's approved by the facilities. So just no bags, no hardback books, no scissors, and no sharp notions like sharpened knitting needles or weaving needles or whatever. Anything else is good. If you have a question about it, you can either email Kari or me. You can get a hold of me in many different ways. So, a question from Sierra: can they keep anything for themselves, or does it have to leave the prison? I do not think they can keep anything for themselves. If they wanted to, I think they would have to send it home, and then that family member could keep it for them. I think they can keep like things that they are working on. It just is so dependent on the facility and like who's running the place that day, you know? So overall, no, because they're trying to kind of instill a giving spirit in everyone. And also prevent clutter, right? The more clutter that you have, the more things that could be hidden in that clutter. So I think that they just don't want any extra things lying around. So not necessarily, but they do get to make just about anything that they want. What else? Oh, we have one more survey here. This guy says he's dreamed of making animals and plants. So we have people that make blankets, amigurumi, animals, baby items, these octopi. They're so cute. So yeah, we have a lot of different makes. Dana's been posting the address, so that address can receive packages, no problem. Letters, I mean, I can bring in notes if you guys want to write them a little note or some encouragement. Like, I understand that not everyone has something they can give to the program, but like notes of encouragement are also welcome. So they just love to know that people care about them.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Dana, you're coming up with Kari's thread. I made you a mod. I don't know what's going on. I looked and you're not blocked.
Oh, let's see. Oh, I see you're posting it. Yeah. Oh, and that's right. Dana made a good point. No Sunday deliveries. So this particular place is a business and it's not open on Sunday. We found that out the hard way, me and Dana. So if you're doing like an Amazon delivery to that address, just choose another day but Sunday, please, because otherwise it's a problem. And then they might call me and I don't know if I'll always get the call. So we don't want anyone's stuff be lost. So just choose any other day but Sunday. Who wants to see some photos of the guys?
I do, but there you go, Dana. Okay, good. Dawn Aaron wants to know where to send the fill.
Okay.
I have pinned Dana's comment from
I'll put it in
when
the chat
the
again.
live first started, and it gives you the address, and there it's posted again. Little Kari just posted it again.
There you go. It's all over the place, you guys. So make sure you put the 165. That's my box number. I mean, the guy knows me.
Gwen wants to know if they can get your email so they can PayPal you.
Good idea. If you're in contact with Kari, let's get in contact, because I think there's a better way other than PayPal. Like Zelle tends to be a little bit better for us and faster without any of the like restrictions of transferring. So if that's what you want to do, that's totally fine. And thank you. Let's get in contact with one another and I will share that with you. Otherwise, like for the most part, it's a little bit easier for me to handle just something like physical that I can give them or a note or something rather than me having to shop for them. But anything is better than nothing. So yeah, let's get in contact, Gwen, and we will figure out how to get that to me. Thank you so much. Yes, Dory, yeah.
Send generic cards to the inmates.
Yeah, of course. Anything you want to send to that. Obviously not anything bad, right? But anything you want to send that's encouraging or anything like that, please send it to that address. That accepts letters and packages. So they would be thrilled to hear from you guys. Like they think that they're famous right now. They feel so excited. So to see like how excited they are when I'm working with them, it's just really encouraging. And this keeps them, like Trevor was saying, away from using drugs, which is a problem in that facility and so many around the US. So as long as their hands are busy, their minds are busy, and it's not thinking about how they might be feeling, maybe they're sad because it's the holidays and they can't be with their family, or their situation. So the more busy their little hands are and their mind on the positive, the better. So
welcome in, Dory.
Definitely making weight. Yeah, no contraband, please. Well, I go through things.
Dory used to work she was a prison guard.
Yeah, perfect. Yes. Yeah, get in touch with Kari, or, she knows how to get a hold of me. You
Yeah,
can find
just
me
email
on,
me, Gwen, and I'll forward it to her.
yeah, we'll talk, because I was been thinking about that. My dad had donated to me, but that's just because he doesn't know anything about yarn and he would have no way of knowing what to pick. So he did donate money to me, but most of the time I prefer just like a physical item.
And
Buy my yarn at home.
I did tell them at the beginning while you were trying to fix your headset,
Didn't work.
that yeah, that it's 3 weight and above.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 3 weight and above. There is one guy that's trying to learn knitting, you guys. So if there's any knitters out there, he's asked me to just put the call out for any extra supplies that might be applicable to him. He can have knitting needles. I think it's just another one of those like special privileges that he's earned.
Mm-hmm.
So he's trying to learn knitting, but he doesn't have a lot of like supplies. He has these 2 fairly old books that he's been trying to figure out. Because remember, you guys, these guys don't have internet. They don't have YouTube. They don't have those resources that we do. I knit for them. Me and the videos that I might present in class, that's it. So, and the books. Like, so he brought over these 2 books and was like, "Can you tell me how to do an increase in knitting?" I'm going, "Oh, I don't know." So, anything you guys might have for him, that would be great. What else? Oh, he's looking for fisherman's wool. I'll show you the picture of his blanket, but he's made this beautiful blanket, and he also typed up the pattern, which is super cool because I think it's gorgeous. I had shown some other people that blanket before, and it's great. And he's running out of that particular supply. So if you have fisherman's wool in your stash that you like do not want, he will be so excited to have that, because he can finish his blanket then and send it off to his family. So I'll show you that blanket and it'll make more sense.
Well,
But yeah, ooh,
let's
nice.
see some pictures.
Okie dokie, let me pull them up here.
Robin says that she has knitting supplies.
Robin, that would
She
be
has
so
great
great.
new knitting supplies.
Nice. Awesome.
Another thing that you guys could do, I don't know if I'm overstepping my boundaries or not, but if you wanted to donate like cash, you could get it to Robin. Robin works in is that okay, Robin?
Yeah, I'm sure we can link up somehow. Ideally, it's easier for me to have a physical item, but if that's your way of wanting to give, then please just get in contact with either Kari or somebody and we'll figure it out.
That is
Okie
an
dokie.
adorable bear.
So this is one of the bears that they made. Isn't it cute? And he worked so hard on this. So these are some of their first makes, you guys.
Dana said start an Amazon wish list for just the guys.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, that's so great. Yes. That's a really great idea. Because then I can add to it some of the things that are that they're wishing for as well. Okay, so here's one of the guys. He's one of my favorite students because he's like really loving on the hats. And this guy wanted some stockings for his wife with little danglies on the side. So I've been trying to find a pattern for him. But he just loves these hats. Isn't he cute? So, and here's all of the guys together. So look at them. Yeah, so this is a debut, you guys. No one else has seen these photos except for personal friends. So you guys are the first to see them in public. So, yep, these are my guys. Aren't they fun? This guy is the leader on the right. Oops. He's kind of the unsung leader of the group. He runs the program. He's the one that kind of dreamed up this idea and got everyone started on where can we find an instructor, who's going to come and teach us, all of that.
Is so that Trevor down?
No, Trevor's not in this photo. I don't know if he's in any of them. Yeah. Trevor's been on Dana's live though, so if you guys want to see him, you can watch our live for sure. And he'll be again with Maureen and I. Oh, look at him.
Oh.
So he made his amigurumi, and this guy's pretty good too. He's one of the helpers, so he's a pretty good person to knows a lot about crochet. The guy on the right in this photo, the one with the blue and white blanket, he is the person I was mentioning earlier that's sort of the leader, kind of helping to coordinate everything from the inside as a resident. And that's to the left.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
And this blanket's pretty cool. I mean, they're making some pretty complicated stuff already. Look at the unicorn. They're learning, you know? And this is like one of the very first things that some people were making. So their love of amigurumi is real. Like I cannot steer them away from it. They want it, all of it, all at once. So, oh yeah. So here's the guy down here that has the fisherman's wool blanket. So that's what I was asking about. And you'll see a more close-up photo of that blanket.
Is he the one that knits? Is he the one that knits?
He is the one that knits. Yeah. This is our knitter right here.
So another thing that you guys can donate are books, like amigurumi books that are
look at how cute they are. Look at the lion. Oh my gosh, this lion. Look at the eyes. He's doing so good on the eyes and the little panda. But I love this guy. He is so happy all the time. These guys are just so friendly. Like maybe you can't tell from here, but they're just the friendliest guys. You would never know anything, you know? It's so casual and wonderful there. Like, yeah, books, please donate books. They need more patterns. So here's some more hats they made. And these are just some of their first makes. This was like probably made before I even got there still. Oh, and they don't really have a pom-pom maker. That's a little bit complicated because with the pom-pom maker, you need scissors. So since they can't have scissors, they probably did this with their hands, you guys. They've been breaking the yarn like with their hands. So, and you know how hard that is. So that's dedication to want to make a finishing piece with a pom-pom. I don't know how they did it. I'm gonna have to ask them again, but look at this. Look at the stitch work on that guy. They want to make matching sets. And they're so creative with their colors too, because they have a smattering. It's not like we can just go get whatever we want to match it. They've got to work with what they've got. So the fact they've been able to stripe like this and make cool color combos is pretty cool. I love this one over here that's striped. Like
CC Angel says you should have them make Mrs. C some bunny.
Edward's Menagerie. Yeah, Dana. Yep. Dana sent the Edward's Menagerie book, which I know Miss C's familiar with as well. And it's been great. Like the books are, I think they're going to probably just be shared. I don't know how he's going to manage that, you know, one copy for everyone. So yes, you on the phone so I can chat. I love the blue and yellow. Yeah. Yes. And nail clippers. Oh yeah. Sharon. Yes. I know. And that's a good point because one of the guys was waiting for me to come around with my scissors to use it. And I saw him whip out some nail clippers. I'm going, what are you doing? Oh, so yes, they're making do, you know, look at them.
So can they have nail clippers?
I think that they get them as part of their commissary or part of probably their kit, probably their health kit or whatever, you know? So I think they already have them or could get them. Yeah. I'll ask them though and see. And I know somebody was going to donate one of those round wheel kind of devices that has
I have one I can donate.
And I asked Trevor about those because I thought, oh, no way. But actually he said those should be fine. So if you've got any of those that are round and they've got the little cutter kind of areas in a circle around them, I think that would still be fine because he'd already told me it would be. So that's a great alternative. Let's see here. Oh yeah, so these are 3 more of the guys. And this is a couch in that teaching room. And this is one of the first things they're making. Look at how hard he's concentrating. Dun, 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 dun. Ah! So they are serious. I can barely break their concentration during class, you guys. They're wanting to learn. They're not messing around. They want to learn and they want to learn fast. So we can't come up with enough things.
I love that they're wearing just regular clothes. That must be another perk of being where they're at, be able to wear their own clothes.
Yeah, well, I think it's still somewhat of a standard issue. Obviously, some things look like they're not, but you'll see a lot of the same white shirt, blue jeans kind of thing. So I think some of it is standard issue, like the white shoes that he has on are some standard issue shoes. Look at this guy. Hey, you guys recognize that person, right? That's me. And I guess I wear this shirt a lot, so don't judge me. So look at him. He's learning. I think this is one of the first things. And I ended up giving this skein of yarn away because he was eyeballing it so much. But he's just learning how to crochet. You can see his little hands down here where he's getting ready to chain. So I do a lot of walking around, but my 4 helpers also walk around and can help individually. So no one feels left out because it's one person. It'd be just me to 20 people, which is not possible. here's kind of an aerial view. I donated these 2 hats, I donated that yarn. So it's really weird to see it all worked up, but look, they
Mhm.
put a pom-pom with it. They made this out of one of those little, things, one of the little cakes with the toppers. So the cake topper things are super cool because they already have a pom-pom, so they don't need to make one. So if you guys have any of those little, Sesame Street things, or like the ones I have here with the pom-pom attached at the top, kind of a kit, it's like a hat kit, that would be perfect because then it's all ready to go. And it looks like they're able to crochet 2 hats out of one of those. So it's a great
Heidi,
value.
she has to make up the wish list. She hasn't done that
Hmm.
yet. And when she does, I will put it in my
Yeah, that's a great
Nightbot
idea. Thank you
so
guys.
that it will. It's not assisted living cat. It's a minimum security prison.
Yes. Yeah. So for anyone that's just come in, let me go back to some group photos here. So these guys in this group photo are the guys that I'm teaching at a minimum security prison. I just started teaching crochet to them probably about 3 or so weeks ago now. And they're in a special part of the prison that's a very low security area because they're just getting ready to be released. And this program was launched by someone who works there and one of the inmates to learn crochet. So they recognize how positive of an impact learning a skill could be for these folks. Not only could they take it into the future to sell their items and teach others, but they also keeps their minds busy because I know you guys probably know just crocheting in general keeps your mind busy, keeps your hands out of trouble, and for these guys, that's crucial. It can mean the difference between getting in trouble and having those bad thoughts that get you in trouble to thinking positively, working in a group, and all of those positive things. So,
Don
um,
Aaron wants to know if we could make the I don't understand pom pom PO, but if we could make pom
oh,
poms and send
or are
pom
you
poms.
asking if you could send palms? Yeah, let us know what you mean, Don. I haven't had enough coffee to understand. It's a mental stress relief. Yes. Yeah. It's just as much as you guys use it for mental health, so do they, times 10, right? Because they don't have their family, they're thinking about their future, they're worried about that. This is a time where they can come, be together, and work together on something. It's teaching them community, giving back to the community and giving to their family, and working with one another. Because those are skills they're going to need when they get out to be able to work at a job. Working with one another is huge. So, right now, what we're asking for are more supplies because, as you can see, they're churning through our supplies. And this kind of yarn that you're seeing here was purchased by the person who started the program. And he's running low. We only have so much we can provide, right? So the fisherman's wool is a beautiful blanket. Let me get to the photo of that. Here's some more hats. The address is in the chat. So Kari's been posting it. It's pinned. Dana's been posting it. I have. That is an address to send anything you would like to donate. The things we cannot have are scissors, hardback books, and sharp notions. We just can't have those coming into the facility. So anything else, we're all good. Choose a day, though, if you're doing Amazon, that's not Sunday because the facility is, the mail area is closed on Sunday. So we can accept Amazon, Premier, Joann's, Michael's, from your personal stash. Like, we're looking for yarn that's in good condition, that's not coming unplied or disintegrating, right? Because some of the stuff they've received is also in bad quality. So we're using it as stuffing right now. So those are pretty much the parameters. Otherwise, they also would love to have encouraging notes. I know not everyone can give from their stash or buy something, but notes are great. Like, I would love to open that box and it be filled with things I can read to them that are positive affirmations that they know someone cares. Like, one guy had tears in his eyes when he heard that me say that you guys knew about them and that you cared for them. So these are tough guys.
Mm-hmm.
So these are all the octopus. This one was taken just last night. So this is a recent photo of mine. And there's a hat, a little Christmas beanie. This was made just yesterday in class. So they're learning to make beanies. Next project is going to be the divine hat. You guys have
Oh,
probably seen Mara making.
Sharon was asking if they could make pre-made pom poms.
Um, Can they make pre-made pom-poms? I think so. Yeah, I'll give them a squish, of course, just to make sure nothing's in there. But yes, I think so. I think that'd be fine. If you leave a tail that's long enough to attach, that'd be great. I can't see a problem with that. Yeah, we're making a divine hat in their honor. Yes. I don't know where that picture of the, let me send myself the photo, the close-up of the actual blanket, the fisherman's wool blanket, because I don't know where that went. So let me grab that for you guys so you can see it, because it's so cool. I think it's in here somewhere. Yeah, that way you guys can see this. And I asked him for the pattern and he wrote up the pattern. So I'm going to scan that in for you guys, because I know Dawn of Dawn Yarn Doll was obsessed with it when she saw it. So I'm definitely going to spread the word here. Okay, let me just send myself. Any other questions while you guys are here? I'm just so glad that Kari agreed to have me up so I could give you guys an update. That's so nice of her. Thank you, Kari.
Yeah. Anytime you want to talk about it, just let me know. And
you guys haven't seen the seahorse. I saw the cutest seahorse that they made and I had my eye on it. I was like, oh, he's so cute. Well, they're so caring that like he said, oh, you better check your bag. And I was thinking, what did you put in my bag? Like, ooh. And I went over there and they had thrown that seahorse in my bag to give me. They're just so sweet. And I constantly hear them saying, thank you for coming. Thank you for being willing to teach us. So though these guys may have made mistakes in their past, like we all have, right? And they just got in trouble for theirs. They're looking to rehabilitate these folks and get them back in society. They're going back in society, like it or not, right? So the best thing we can do from the outside in is to encourage them and teach them a skill. So that's part of why I'm there, to give them something positive. No one usually tells them like, good job, you're doing great. Like, I'm happy to see you. It's just that little reminder that they're worth something, no matter what they've done in their past, because we've all got a past. Look at this seahorse. Get ready to see seahorse.
So now somebody else brought up, I think it was Dory that brought up, maybe making pre-made pom-poms wouldn't be a good idea because then they wouldn't know how to make them when they got out.
Yeah, well, I could teach them. I could bring one of my makers and show them, kind of demonstrate, but usually,
wouldn't they use cardboard?
Yes, they could. Yeah, the issue I think is the, trimming, but as long as they can get their nail clippers in, I don't know. So I actually think it could still be very useful to have the pre-made poms, because they could at least feel like they can add something to their hat without having to sit there, and clipper the pom-pom. Like that might be sort of frustrating, especially if you don't have the scissors you would need, right? So to avoid frustration, I actually think that it could be still a really good thing to have the pre-made poms, as long as they can kind of be used universally. I think they would find it fun to like match up a pom to their pre-made hat. So if you have some to donate, let's give it a try. I mean, all I can do is present it to Trevor and try it.
Nothing wrong with pre-made items.
I don't think so. Yeah, right. And I think it's not discouraging. It would be more encouraging, because they don't have the supplies that we do that we would need to make a pom-pom for ourselves. And so I could show them, right? But then they would not be able to do it. So I think instead it would be really good to have the pre-made poms, is kind of my vibe.
I was thinking the same thing.
So here's the seahorse. Look at the seahorse. And look at his eyes, you guys. Those are some really good French knots. Like, peep those French knots. So he gave me this. It was so sweet. I love my little seahorse.
Amy wants to know if she can send you the Joanne's gift card that she has.
Sure,
Amy, if you email, I'll get you in touch with Kari, or you can email to that address.
Is it a physical gift card, Amy? If so, you can mail it to the address. If it's a digital card, then yeah, let's get us in touch with one another and we'll figure it out. Patience is something you learn in jail. Yeah. Yes. Right. Yeah. And I think, I don't know, in this case, Dory, if they have scissors outside of my class that they can use, I'll have to ask, but my guess is no, because then it would be this clamoring for the one or two pairs, like Trevor has to do his job other times, like he's a case manager. So He doesn't have the time to be like, okay, now you take them, like a teacher would in a class or something. So I think they just err on the side of caution and say no scissors, period, unless you're in my class. And during class, I can walk around and go snip, 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 but I also don't need to be like snipping ends the whole time. And they know that. So they're working with it, but they don't have like a bevy of scissors to choose from where one person gets the scissors, that kind of thing. So yeah, physical card, Amy, we'll send it on to the address if you don't mind. That's the perfect thing to do. Thank you so much. So anything is great, you guys, like encouraging notes. These guys are going through supplies. You can see here how many skeins did I donate? I think it was like 2 or 3, maybe 4 that made this blanket you're seeing here. This is the fisherman's wool that I donated. And I thought, oh, fisherman's wool, no way. I don't want that stuff. Like it's cool. It's good for some things, but I was donating it for a reason, right? But look what he made. Like, how come I didn't think of this? So he's in need of more skeins to finish this blanket. And any color really, but I think these are oatmeal, the color oatmeal, and like whatever the brown one is. Isn't that so cool? So I wrote the pattern down because I was obsessed. I was obsessed with it. I honestly want to make it. So I have the pattern, you guys. He typed it up for me. Isn't that nice? So
that is nice. I want a copy of it.
I will give you a copy. Yeah. And they follow through on what they say. If I say, oh, I love that pattern, he was thrilled. He's like, people like my pattern? No way. I'm like, he was shocked.
Well,
he was like,
see, you could tell them when they get out and they write patterns, they can
sell them.
But do they know that?
I'm going to talk a little bit about some of that a little bit later on in the course, kind of as an ending sort of thing to say. I'm trying to decide right now how to cycle people into the class. Like now that we're sort of to the point where we're beginning to make our make-along type items, there's people on the wait list that want to come in and learn just beginning crochet and start all over again. So I'm trying to decide if I want to see if they can kind of graduate and get a little certificate, which I think would be super cool for them to have, like a cute little, you completed the course, and then cycle those guys into an advanced kind of area. And then the new guys can come in and learn. So I'm trying to decide how to do that without abandoning.
You should sell the pattern and buy supplies with the money that you get from the pattern.
Yeah, maybe. I think right now he's like, I think he intends it to be given, is my guess, but I'll ask him. Isn't that cool though? Yeah, he wanted to give.
Really pretty.
Could they help teach? Sort of. When they started this program, they had originally thought maybe the inmates could teach one another, right? Like the more experienced ones could run the class. And then the warden was like, no, I think I'd rather someone from the outside come in and teach the class, like run the show. But they're what we call mentors. So they go out after class and have little crochet time with other people that need help. So they're sort of teaching right now because they're following up off the class and teaching others as I'm away. I'm not there every day. So yes and no, like they can't begin their own program and teach in the facility, but they already kind of do, right? Because I'm not there all the time. And when I'm not there, who's going to help? Then it's them. They're the ones helping. Isn't that cool? So that's what I've been doing, you guys. Basically, I have lots of makes I got to donate, and they're donating as well. And Trevor and I are just thrilled. Like we are both shocked at how this is going so well. So
somebody brought up your local dialysis place to donate hats to.
Yeah, that's
to check in with them.
We need to check in with some
way earlier in the show, but
we need to check in with some churches, and see where the need is, and then we can fill that need, because that's what the prison administration really wants to see, and it helps them give us more freedoms, more time, whatever. They just want to make sure that we're identifying a need and filling that need primarily. So yeah, they do have their own sit and stitch, Robin. Yes. So that's kind of what I've been up to, and that's sort of the update so far. The address to send any donations you guys would like is in the chat and pinned, I guess. And that's a mailbox, just like your regular home address. It can receive packages, letters, direct stuff from Amazon and other companies like Premier, and encouraging
Hello,
notes.
Michelle.
Encouraging
Hello,
notes.
Cindy.
They want to know you guys.
I think you really ought to talk about the yarns that they should donate, like
Yes.
the 3-weight and above. And
So
I personally would send
blankets for friends. Yeah.
stuff that you would use. You don't want to send them stuff you're not going to use.
Yeah.
Because
So
they're
no.
probably not going to want to use it either.
Right. They'll use it for stuffing if it's coming unplied, right? So, which is not, as you guys know, it's not great stuffing. Stuffing is better stuffing. So the things they're looking for in yarn is like 3-weight and above. They're not looking though for like specialty yarns, like, eyelash yarn or yarn that's going to be hard to undo because they already have some of that and they're frustrated with it. Like you and I are when we try to undo something that's all fluffy and fuzzy, they're like, oh, I can't get this undone. And they're just, so no yarns that are for advanced crochet that you like aren't sure if you would use, like this, eyelash stuff or like art yarn, that kind of thing was just not as usable as just worsted weight acrylic is best. So they can make amigurumi blankets for babies. Anything that's really versatile for 3-weight and above is what we're kind of looking for.
Hi, Janice. Welcome in.
Patterns are great. They just can't be a hardbacked book, and no sharp items whatsoever. No sharp notions or scissors, and no project bags because they just can't use a project bag there. They have a way of carrying their things in a clear bag, and that's the only thing that's approved. Cotton is great. Yeah, Dana, cotton. So acrylic, cotton, some wool is fine. They're making some woolen items. Just don't want like, something that you just wouldn't want to use, right? Although, like I said, the fisherman's wool, he's using it to make a blanket and he's in need of more. So if you've got fisherman's wool in your stash and you're like, what am I going to do with this? Like, it is kind of scratchy, but he has found a way to make it work and it feels great when he's working it up. So send it my way. He'll use it. They make hats for not just for babies, but for homeless, and the wool in those is warm, So just something that you would use. If it's something you think this is good quality or I love this yarn, I want to introduce this yarn to them, send it on because I love introducing them to all the goodies that we have access to, like cool yarns, like, ooh, worsted 8, and stuff like that, like Premier's worsted 8. Like, I just love all that. Hirschner's, like, we could even use the kits. If you have kits laying around, if I need to, I can always deconstruct the kit and make a little hat make along with all the colors in there, pass along the pattern to them. So don't be shy. If you have questions, let me know. There's the address. No Sunday deliveries. So if you've got an Amazon package coming, just choose another day, please, so that it can be delivered. But they were pretty good on, we've got a lot of stitch markers. Thank you, Kathleen. We got your stitch markers. The ones that are good stitch markers are the kind of plastic ones that are, I'll go get them.
The diaper pin ones?
Yeah, not the sharp ones though. So they're these kind, right? This is what Kathleen donated. So I can take this in, and I can just distribute these. So it's these kind that are awesome stitch markers, which we've got a lot of right now. So we're probably good. I just love to give them a couple or whatever at a time, because as you guys know, when you learn crochet or you're working on a hat, you lose your first stitch a lot of the time. So yeah, that's a great supply. What we can't have though are the light bulb ones that are sharp on one side.
The metal ones, yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of what I've been doing. And if you have anything that you are thinking you're going through, I know this is like we're right up next to Christmas tomorrow, but after Christmas, maybe you get some new yarn for Christmas and the other stuff's like languishing in your stash. Send it on if you'd like them to have it. We will use it. It is going to use. Like when I say these guys scramble for yarn, I mean it. Yarn is kept in color categories in locked cages out in kind of like a common hallway. And
yeah, I will.
When he went to open the doors, they were like, oh, pass me a blue, pass me a white, pass me an orange, over here, over there, and there's a guy like in the back looking at all this and he's going, looking, seeing what's going on. And he's like, oh, how do I get in the class? And he was just interested. And one of the mentors said, all right, 2 4-weights. Hey, pass me that 5mm hook. Let's go learn crochet. And he took them right then and there to learn. So yes, we are
Sharon wants to
definitely.
know if they have a way to wind Hanks into cakes. Kari would probably
Oh,
have to do that.
I can do that. In fact, I just got a new Swift setup, which we just tested yesterday. So yeah, I'm willing to wine cakes, no problem. If you've got Hanks, I'll do it. That's fine, not a problem. So no, the answer, Sharon, is no, they don't, but I do. So I can absolutely do that, no problem. I'll
Hello,
do that for them.
Christine. Make a
Make a
divine
divine.
hat and send the picture to Kari to
Yeah,
show the guys.
I'm gonna
Yes,
make divine hats. Dana's gonna do it with us. I bet you
I'm
Kari
gonna
will
do it.
join in. So yeah, we're all kind of doing the divine hat. That's a great beginner's hat. Mara knows all about the divine hat. That's kind of where I got inspiration of wanting to do that because she's done so many. I thought it can't be that hard, and it isn't. Like Fiber Spider's video makes it even easier. So I'm going to teach them the divine hat, and we're all going to make them. And then next, I think we're going to do maybe a hat with some cables to get their whistle wet with that technique. And then I think we're going to move on to blankets, whatever the need is at the time. I want to give them hats and scarves first so we know how to make from adult to baby, how to size something down and all that, and getting our gauge correct, making sure it fits, the intended recipient, They're very aware of their gauge because someone said, oh, is this octopus, it's bigger than this octopus? And I'm like, that's still fine. So they're aware of how big and small the things that they're making are, which is super good. That's super intuitive of them. Like, I wouldn't know if I would care about that, but they do care. One of them had like a leg. I don't have that one now, but one guy made one of the legs a little bit straighter than he thought. And he's like, I don't think this one can be used because the leg is all messed up. And I said, give him to me. So they're beaming, hearing about you guys and all the stuff that they're getting. They're just blown away. They're like, no way, people want to donate to us. They want to help us. So you guys are making a huge difference in their lives. And I hear about it every time I'm there. They tell me to tell you guys Merry Christmas and that they love you all. And they're just so grateful for you guys. So I'm passing that message from them to you on this Christmas Eve. So
That's
yeah, thank you guys.
awesome.
They feel the love from all the lovely people on here. I said, there's the ladies and gentlemen that really care about this and what you guys are doing and you're learning. And it's more than just a skein of yarn, you guys. It means the world to them because they have limited funds that come from family. Often it goes towards their necessities like toothbrush, toothpaste,
Right.
everyday extra food they might need. And the rest of that doesn't go towards yarn. So though they can order yarn from Hirschner's, hi Hirschner's if you're watching, though they can order yarn from Hirschner's, it takes forever to make it there, if it even does. And
Well, it
that's
takes forever for us to get it from Hirschner's.
yeah, it's so expensive and they just don't have the money to be doing that. So like one guy said, he's like, I would never have had any of this if it weren't for you coming here and bringing it to us. So thank you for the skill and for the supplies. So some folks, not like everyone has support, some people don't have any family, period. So this is something they can send. One guy said, I want to make my mom a bouquet of roses out of crochet for Mother's Day. So for the, next year's Mother's Day. So they're thinking of their family and they want to show them they're improving and that they're learning and growing. And that's a huge deal.
It is. Can I change the subject for just a minute and do my devotional?
Absolutely. Yes, please.
Okay. Let's do today's devotional that I normally do at the half hour, but
yes, I just kept going.
no, it's okay. This is something we could talk about all day, but let me just do this really quick. True freedom. If the sun makes you free, and it's SON, not SUN. If the sun makes you free, you will be free indeed. John 8:36. In freedom, we all want more than anything. It's freedom we want more than anything, isn't it? Freedom from the darkness of fear, freedom from the threat of loss lurking at the edge of our minds, freedom to throw our arms out wide as we live and laugh and love. In order to find that freedom, and effectively quench the darkness, we have to make the effort to reach upward toward the source of all light and flip on that switch. Flood the room with light, Papa God's light. No bogeymen hanging out here. For God and fear cannot coexist in the same place. Where his light shines, darkness vanishes. Fear is expelled by power, love, and self-discipline. Dear Papa God, I want the power, love, and self-discipline to live a truly free life that is filled with your light and bring you glory. Amen.
Lovely.
Okay.
That's a lovely message. Yes. And a lot of these guys, they do attend the chapel, the church in the facility. So a lot of them are very religious folks. They believe in something more than just this life. So yeah.
Tina says we could be known as the Kari Angels.
Yeah, you guys can be. Yes. Yeah, definitely. I so appreciate you guys like being wanting to know about them and, wanting an update. So it just, if you have any questions, let me know. But that's kind of the gist for anyone coming in. I volunteer to teach crochet at a men's minimum security prison in my area. And right now we're looking for donations because these guys are making things like crazy. So they need the supplies. If you have any supplies that are 3-weight yarn and up, that's great. Acrylic is probably best, but if you have something that's, got a little wool in it, that's fine too. They'll make it, they'll use it. Things that we also need are fiberfill and notions that are not sharp and inline hooks. This is an example of an inline hook. It's got a notch. So this one is an inline and this one is an inline hook. So things like this style hook, they love because they can grab their yarn much easier. It doesn't slip out. Some guys like this and some guys like the tapered. So most of the things I'm hearing though is that they love this kind. They keep seeing mine and they're like, ooh, I want one. So this Susan Bates inlines with the handle or any of the hooks with handles are better than all metal just because it feels good. Like, you like it, so will they, right? So it's a hook that you love and you want to introduce it to them, send it. That address can receive anything like a package, a piece of mail that you want. It's just like your home address, but it's not. So just no Sunday deliveries. They can't receive anything on Sundays because they're not open. So just pick a different day if you're doing Amazon. Things we cannot have, I'll just run over those really quick so you guys don't get confused. No sharp notions, no darning needles that are sharp, and no stitch markers that are sharp. The other thing we cannot have is hard-backed books. Otherwise, patterns are great. Give me your books, give me your patterns. That'd be awesome. And another thing they cannot use or have is like project bags. So they have a way of carrying their stuff already that's approved. They just can't have any of those bags.
What size hooks? All sizes, right?
All sizes. Primarily what we're utilizing right now is like 4 millimeter and up to probably like a 7 would be the largest. I tried to bring some of my large hooks. And I think that the issue with that is like, it could be considered a possible weapon, right? Especially if it's a very big object, so some of those hooks can get pretty big. So we've held back some of those tools unless they're absolutely needed. But my goal is to make sure that at least everyone can get a hold of one of every other size, like 3.5 millimeter would be great for little amigurumis, 4 millimeter, 4.5, 5, and up to probably about a 7. I don't think anybody would really have a super big use for anything larger than a 7 millimeter hook. So just right now, I guess my impression is that the very large hooks are not going to be allowed, or they're just being very carefully controlled. So if you want it to be used right away, send me something that's anywhere from like a 4 millimeter to about a 6.5 or 7. Good question, Heidi. Wow, we could just go on and on. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take up
No, that's fine. We're not in any hurry.
I'm in no hurry.
I think that this is amazing.
What else? Yeah, I bring a backpack. Anybody have any like interesting questions about the facility? Like some stuff I can't tell you, but if you have any questions I can answer, I'm happy to. But
John
about
T
dot
says,
hooks.
what about dot hooks?
Yeah, dude. Okay, so I think it was you, Dana, right, that donated some dots already. Or maybe those were Prim. That's right. They were Prims. Those went like lightning. Those guys were so stoked because they had a handle. So handle hooks are treasures. And every time I come, it's like, Miss Kari, Miss Kari, Miss Kari, where I want a hook. I need a different hook. So I'm getting hook requests out my ears. I can't keep up with all the hooks they need. Has there been any colors requested a lot or favorites? Oh, well, I went and picked up when they were on sale 4 skeins of that Big Twist Value Plus. Thank you to Trish for introducing me to that yarn. That's a great one to buy, you guys. If you're looking to buy something online and have it shipped, Big Twist Value Plus, they love that because it's a lot of yardage, it's soft, and the colors are great. So black and white yarn is great because they can pair it up with what they already have, like a color, and make a blanket or make a hat. So yeah,
the $5 Dollar Tree yarn would work too, because that's the
yeah. I wish I could find some of that. I still need to go and look at like the Dollar Tree Plus in my area, but that $5 Value Plus yarn, the premier yarn at the Dollar Tree, awesome. Yeah, that's great. Red Heart, Super Saver, great.
You received the 2 bags that she sent you.
Yes, Christine. I think
box on the way.
Let me just go double check. Don't worry, I'm not gonna show your address. And that's another thing, you guys, I wanted to cover is security with these things. So feel safe in the knowledge that myself and Trevor are removing all personal information from your shipments before they go into the facility. So if there's any concern about your information getting out, know that we've got our eyes on that and we're aware of it, and we remove all traces, all packaging, all addresses are destroyed by myself or Trevor before it ever makes it into the building. So know that. And when you send things to me, I'm not just, here guys, like here's an address. Let's see. Yeah, Christine, I've got it right here. I've got your packages. Donna. So I've got 2. Do you want me to open it, Christine? You tell me. I'm already tearing into it, but you can tell me to stop if you want to. I don't really want to stop. I think
you should show.
Christine, are you cool with it? Okay, cool. Christine says yes. Done it. Christine. And I have a box from someone else over there. Oh, I will. Oh my gosh, you double bagged this, Christine, girl. Yes, you know the drill. Thank you, Christine. That's so kind of you. I so appreciate it. And what a treat. I'm telling you what, these male folks have no idea. I was like, there's going to be some yarn coming, so you better beware. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. It's like Christmas. Oh, okay. Look, you guys. Look at this guy. Oh my gosh, we were just talking about Simply Soft and how nice and soft it is. Thank you. So there's 1, 2 at least in here. Oh yeah, girl. Thank you, Christine. Oh my gosh.
Awesome.
Okay, 2 of those. We've got, oh yes. Oh my gosh, Kari, we just remember using this rag.
Yes.
Blanket didn't work out, but theirs will. Oh my gosh, look.
I gave that tip to Trisha. She's gonna just use the yarn for something.
Yeah, good. That's a good question. Yes, Heidi. I'm hoping it will be a long-term program. They're looking at getting me possibly to teaching other residents in their medium security side. I'm not so sure about that. I just want to be sure I'm making the right decision for myself and my family, but I'm very honored that they would even consider that. So the more people I can reach, the better. And they want me as many days as they can have me. So yes, it is long-term as far as I know. If you got a sad looking duck tape, no. Okay, Nancy, I have that box. It's not sad looking. Look, okay, we're gonna keep going through it. I mean, if you guys want to see this, I can show it. I don't mind. I just think it's so fun. I've been meaning to go through it anyways. Look at these colors. These are gonna make such great rounds. Yes. Oh my gosh, they're gonna be so excited. And you probably wrote 409 yards. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, look, there's a cotton cake. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so nice. Do I have a channel? Yes, my channel is Jetten, Jet1N. Let me get my link for
It's
you.
going to be sit and spin.
Yeah, right. I think I'm going to end up having to restart my channel, you guys, because I tried to get myself a non-branded account, and that did not work out for me. So I don't know if I'll be able to keep Jetten, but Jetten is like, you know, I started it when I was young. So, okay, here's my link. I'm just going to put it quickly in the chat and then we'll keep going. Subscribe to me for more updates. I'm usually going to go live with either Kari or Dana probably and talk about all this. And Maureen has invited me up. So I'll be out there. Oh my gosh, look, you guys. Look at this cotton. Oh my gosh. How cute would this make a little baby hat or blanket? Oh my gosh. Yeah, Sierra gave me the nickname Sit and Spin because I also spin my own yarn. So Hardy Har, is this a note? Oh, smart. Thank you so much. I hope that this address for you would work to send a nice thank you note, Christine. I'm going to, if you want me to use this address, I would love to send you a thank you note from the guys. So let me know if that's not okay though. And what's this? What's in here? What do we have here? Sounds like hooks. This is like Christmas time. You guys tell me if you get sick of this, but I'm not. Let's see what we have here. Hooks. Christine, thank you. Look at all these cool hooks, you guys. Yes.
That's awesome.
Oh my gosh, these are so great. I love this handle. So I've seen a few like this with the handle. That's really cool. I don't know where to get those, but those are so cool. Yes, hooks. And we've got 3.75, which is great. Guys have been asking about that size. We've got a lovely 4mm guy here. Oh, and they're inline. Whoop, whoop. Okay, that's one bag from Christine. Do you guys want to see the second one?
Sure.
The second one. Okay, let me go grab it.
I love your Christmas tree.
You do? Yeah, we brought it. This is our rental home, you guys, because our house actually had a bad kitchen flood. So this is not my real home. Before Thanksgiving. So we're still working on getting back to our house. But in the meantime, this is a great house and it accommodated my tree. My little fake tree. Oh, Christine, you're making me work for it here.
Hi, Laura. Welcome in.
Hi, guys. Anyone that's coming
Dana
in?
wants to see it all.
You want to see it all? Okay, you got it, Dana. I can do that. As long as Kari wants to hang out,
Well, I want to see the premiere.
I know, right? Same.
But I do have to go to the restroom. I'll be right back.
Crystal cake. Ooh, you guys, look.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Look. Christine, this is so nice. Ooh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you did not. Look. Oh my goodness. I wish you guys could.
What kind of cake? Oh, the butterfly.
This is a butterfly. Oh, it's so soft. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I didn't see if you said earlier. Yeah, okay, cool. All right. Yeah, I'll save the sheets in here with your address so that I can get the guys to write you a thank you note. Yeah, cool. Oh, Christine, that's so sweet. And Christine has a channel. Let me pull up your channel, Christine. I don't know. Can they drop their link?
Just type the word drop, Christine.
I just saw your note, Christine, about your channel, Christine's Crafty Table. Oh, thank you. Yes, you did double bag. Yeah. Oh, okay. Here we go. Ooh, this is going to be such a good hat.
That's beautiful.
One of the.
What kind of yarn is that?
This is so cool. It's Nako.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
I've never heard of this one. Oh my gosh, Christine, you outdid yourself. You did. Oh my gosh, Prism, are you joking me right now, you guys? Look at this.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah, Kari's gonna be right back. We'll keep going. Okay, we won't wait for her. I mean, could we wait for her? Maybe, but it's yarn. Look. Thank you, Christine. Yeah, you have great taste. And these are perfect divine hat makings. This is going to be beautiful. And this is, yeah, so like I said, this is a 3-weight. The others are like a 4-weight. Awesome. And honestly, the one guy that is knitting, he's been asking for some superwash merino. So if you've got like a skein or two of that sitting around, that'd be great for him, just to kind of make him feel like he can do something too. I mean, he's crocheting as well, but he's like a pro, so he's looking to learn something new. So if you've got like 1 or 2 hanks of superwash merino, throw those in. They'll get used. We will find a way to use. Look, ombre hues. This is soft, you guys. This is so soft and squishy. Hello. Oh my gosh. They can make mosaics with the prism. Yeah, exactly, Dana. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, we're not done with Christine's donation. Ice yarn. Dana was mentioning ice yarn. Look at the color on this. Oh my gosh. Superwash, what color, what weight? For knitting, Robin, so it would be like a 2, a sport or fingering for him since he's knitting. I think he's just wanting to experiment with socks, for his family. So knitting tools, some knitting tools. This is just one guy. So, if you have a couple extras, just toss it in for him. I'm sure that'll make him feel extra special. And he's one of my best mentors. So he really deserves it. Okay, look what you missed. Look at this.
Oh,
ice yarn. And Dana was mentioning to me when I was talking about where to get ice yarns, you guys. Like, ice yarns is a great idea. This is an ice yarn. What kind? How do you figure out? It's a 3-weight. It's the ice yarn rainbow. I want some. I'm gonna get some of this. And if you go, the shipping isn't so bad once you buy in bulk. So wait till you have a little extra funds and place a bigger order. And it's made in Turkey. Yarn's made in Turkey. Okay, I had to stare at this one earlier. Sorry about the crinkling to anyone who that bothers. Look at the color on this.
That's beautiful.
Oh my gosh. Christine, you went above and beyond. Thank you so much for giving from your personal stash to these guys. I hope you don't mind me mentioning you. Of course, they won't have any way of knowing who you are, but if you don't mind, I'd like to tell them it's from Christine and Christine's Crafty Corner, if that's a Crafty Table. I think I got it wrong. If you don't mind me mentioning you by your first name to them, I think that would be lovely. You tell me if you mind or not. Okay, now I've got some coffee. Who wants to see the big taped up box? Anybody? Me. Let me know. Okay, I'm gonna go get it. And while I'm done, tell me, okay, cool, Christine, I will tell them that this came from you so that they are so humbled by all this, you guys, that they want to thank you guys by name. I just don't want anyone to feel like you're being compromised. But like I was mentioning before, the outer packages that have address information on them, this is a blank side, but imagine a shipping label is being destroyed by myself or Trevor. They will not make it into the facility. So don't feel like your information could be compromised. We are on it. We know all about that. That's another reason why I've made this PO box so that my information is safe. And it's being looked at. All those things are gone through with a fine tooth comb. So do not worry, your information is safe with us. Let me go grab that box. Okay.
Is this Nancy's box or is this a Premier box?
Oh, this is Nancy's box. Nancy, look. Oh my gosh, I can't even lift it.
Oh my gosh.
Nancy.
Look at all that duct tape.
Girl, and I know you said it's ugly, but I disagree. Let me go. Oh my gosh, I feel it bulging from the top. I'm gonna go get some scissors. I need scissors.
Robin wants to see too.
Yeah.
Hi, Mateo. And Sierra wants to see.
Okay, here we go. You won't be able to see me open the box, but I promise you I'm opening it down here. If you have any other questions while I'm getting this carefully opened, please let me know. And thank you, Nancy, for doing this. You are a very big supporter of ours. I think anything we've ever dreamed up, you've been supportive of. So same with you, Dana. We dreamed up a lot of crazy ideas, right? A box of love, yeah. Thank you. That's Adrienne, Stellar Stitchcraft. She's local. Thank you, Adrienne. Yeah, and Lydia wants to see. You got it, guys. I got to be careful because this tape is real. Same thing goes for you, Nancy. I hope you're okay with me saying that it's from you to the guys. They won't know your, real name or whatever, but they'll know your first name if that's okay with you. Okay, I'm carefully cutting through layer 1. The box. Good job. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this isn't getting opened by anyone without scissors. That's for sure. Don't worry though, I've got skills. Anybody have any other questions while I get this open? Please feel free to ask any old question. If I can answer it, I will.
So, are you going to make the wish list today, or?
Was that to me or somebody else? Me?
No, it's to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody said that it would be a really good idea for you to make an Amazon wish list.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I will do that.
That was Dana that suggested it.
That's a good idea. Yes. Did they get the polyfill? Yes. Yes, they did. Yeah, they got the polyfill and the creatures book. Thank you. I delivered that yesterday when I went because I had all of that at the time. So they did get that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And the eyes were already distributed. Like that's another thing I was saying was like something that they have access to, but they need to ask for, so they'll be like, hey, I have 5 animals that need eyes, and they'll come in there and pick out. And they were so excited that the eyes were both the black and the ones with the irises. So thank you. Good choice. Oh, and Nancy, can you send me or figure out how to, I think you have Kari's email. Could you email Kari the link to those eyes? I want to know. I saw them and I'm like, oh, that's a good set. And one of the guys said, he was saying that his family members want to know where to get the eyes so that when he gets out, they can have some for him as well. So give me that information because it's hard to find eyes. Oh my gosh, this is practically bursting at the seams, you guys. Okay, I'm freeing the yarn from the top of the box. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Ugh, I have to free it. Look, it's baby yarn. Wow. Let me take one out so you guys can see the texture of it. So we have so many skeins of this. Look, it's so soft. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's the velvet yarn.
The velvet. Bye, Heidi. See you later.
Bye, Heidi. Love you, sweetie. Have a great day.
Thank you so much. Merry Christmas. Yeah, I purchased my safety eyes from Amazon. Yeah, well, the ones that Nancy picked out are like amazing. So I've got to know. I got to know. Fill me in on the details. Tell Kari. And we've got so much of this we can make. Baby hats, baby blankets, amigurumi, little amigurumi elephants, maybe even. This is could be like a baby blue elephant.
Oh, that would be cool.
Wouldn't it be?
Yeah.
Okay. That's one kind. You guys, it's just brimming with yarn in here. Look at these colors. Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
We got a couple cakes in here. Ooh, I'm going to continue rummaging if you guys want to see. Oh my gosh, look. This is a beautiful color. Sandy kind of, yeah, they could be for bunnies. Yes, Jen. Oh yeah, baby velvet. More baby velvet. You could make a cute little girl's hat with this.
Yeah.
So yeah, look at not just, commercial skeins, but if you guys have some that you haven't gotten around to, maybe you wound it up.
Hi, Leslie.
Partials are totally fine with me. Partials are totally fine because it, just like anything, it also teaches them to work with what they've got. Like it makes you be creative when you don't have everything at your fingertips. You have to be more creative, which is great. And thank you, Dana, for posting the address. That's where you can send donations to. Look. Look at this.
That's pretty.
And it's soft. It's like kind of like velvet, but it's that velour kind of stuff. And then we have this for a hat. Oh my goodness. This is So Crafty Baby. Yeah, scrap projects. Yeah, so if you've completed a project or something like that and you've got scraps, send them over. That'll be fine. Oh, Pioneer Woman. I know where this is from. I have some of this that I donated too. Pioneer Woman. This is a great worsted weight yarn, very soft, 100% acrylic. So 100% acrylic is great. Cotton is great. You know, stuff like that. Oh my gosh, Nancy, this is practically brimming with yarn. Look at these colors, you guys. These are great. I can't wait to see what they make with all this. Yeah. What are you making, Kari, while I show all this cool yarn? The Nimue?
What am I making?
Still making your Nimue?
Yeah, I got this square and one more after it, and then I'm done with the squares.
This.
Ooh.
We got a stack of yarn, the Leaning Tower of yarn. Nice for baby blanket or anything, really. This is great. It's like, you'll have to tell me what yarn you think this is, Nancy, if you remember. Green, look at this color.
That's a pretty green.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to everyone coming in. It's almost Christmas time. Let's see what else we got in here. Yellow, look at this yellow.
Oh, that's pretty too.
To anyone that's coming in.
Did a good job too.
I'm just showing donations from one of our lovely folks in the chat. Too Old to Care, Nancy sent all of this to the guys to utilize. So Nancy, oh look, this is cute. This would be great for my knitter for his socks. You know, he can try this out. So nicely caked. Yeah, loops are big to us. Yeah, that's what it feels like. It feels so nice, so soft. Oh look. Oh my gosh. This is a great hat. Yeah. Yes. To anyone kind of coming in here, we've just been chatting about the program. I'm showing some donations. Look at the purple. That's Kari's color right there.
It's really pretty.
Oh, we're almost to the bottom. We got a nice big chunky. That's great to learn on. This could be a great hat. Yes. Yes, indeed. Ooh, look at that.
More purple.
More purple. I think that's the same purple. Is this one also the same? Yeah, 2 purples, 1 burgundy, a few pinks. I'm going to categorize them over here so that they're like all in one place. Ooh, look. Oh, I found a gradient cake. Oh, Kari likes working with these. Coming in late. Yeah, Rhonda, welcome in.
Good morning, Rhonda.
Giving a little update about the guys out at the minimum security prison that I'm teaching to crochet. We've just been looking at, oh, look, a pattern. Oh my gosh. A little shaker hat and scarf. We got a couple patterns here. Oh, how cute. Thank you, Nancy. I think that's the yarn, you know, like basically, let me see if there's anything. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. That's great for socks.
Yep, it looks like it's the same color.
It does. Yeah, it does. This is a nice amount of yarn. Awesome. Yeah, this is a 1 weight. Perfect for socks. I will let him know that he's got some sock yarn. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, this is cool. Check this out. That kind of looks like more of the red
yarn. Yes.
And oh yeah, black. Yes, black and white. Black and white are great colors to put with other things, and they are desperate need of that. Oh yeah. Okay. And there's these little guys at the bottom here. Yeah, we got a couple of options for sock yarns. So, yay!
Cool.
That's kind of what we're talking about now.
Bye, Christine. You take care. God bless you, and have a Merry Christmas.
See you, Christine. Thank you so much for your donations, and you'll get something in the mail soon from the guys. They want to thank you too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, this is so generous. Wow, Nancy. Christine and Nancy outdid themselves, you guys. They went through their stash. They found something they weren't necessarily going to use right away. It's a good time to think about the new year and the spring cleaning kind of vibes, you know. Thank you. Yes. So if you have something that you would love to give, the address is in the chat. It's also pinned. That's an address that you can send packages to or letters. And we would love to have even notes, you know, like I said, like if you can't give physical items, that's fine. A note would be wonderful. They'd just love to be encouraged to continue to learn crochet. I'd shown earlier some photos, so watch the replay if you want to see those photos of the guys. Otherwise, we're just getting ready to do, normal Christmas Eve stuff here, but they just were really touched the last few days to know that people were thinking about them as the holidays got close and that they were considering giving to them. So right now we're looking for inline hooks, which we've received some of. Thank you so much, Christine. So there's some inline hooks. The prison is located in Boise, Idaho. Well, kind of Idaho, not really Boise, but it's in Idaho. I'm in Idaho as well. And it's out a little ways from where I'm at. It takes me about almost an hour, give or take. Yeah, the story is all the way to Sweden. Oh, I will tell them, Suzanne. Yes. Oh my gosh, they'll be so excited. Yeah. And I was connected to someone who reached out for a yarn donation, who runs the facility out there, that block. It's a minimum security block where they're just about ready to be released. So they've earned their place in this particular block. That's through their good deeds and good behavior and everything. So it's a privilege to be in this block. And they know that. So when they get there, someone was thinking, well, I want to learn a skill. And over time, and it's probably taken them months to get this to this point where I'm allowed to come in and help teach. So they're very protective of this program. They want it to go well. They want to feel support from the community. So thank you guys for making them feel like this is working out. Something they thought up is working out. Their good planning and good deeds have resulted in this positive impact. So I go out there once a week. I teach them crochet. We started beginning crochet and we're at the end now. The next project we're going to do is something called the Divine Beanie. And we're going to do that with Dana Wanderlust and Kari as well. So yeah, there's the address again. And the things that we are looking for are inline hooks with a handle, kind of like this. This is a Susan Bates hook. Wooden, metal, acrylic, all of that is fine. They've received approval due to our good deeds. It's happening fast, you guys. The more good we're doing, the more things they're going to be able to have. So we also need notions, but not anything sharp. So no scissors, no sharp needles or notions, no hardback books, and no bags, please. They can't use bags because they already have bags they carry stuff in that are clear. So yeah, yarn that's 3-weight and up, hooks, patterns, if you guys have any, small, we're looking for a small amount of some knitting supplies. One of the guys is looking into trying to learn knitting.
Hi,
but keep in mind, everything that I teach them is all they have access to. Whatever I bring into the facility, whether it be a small video to watch or my own instruction, my own patterns and stuff, that's all that they have access to. They don't have the internet. They don't have YouTube videos. They don't have any of that. So yeah, right now, that's it. And it's been so encouraging for them because they already feel like people think about them and they care. And that's really so important because there is a problem in there with substances, and the more time they have just sitting around, not doing something productive, the more your mind gets spinning, and thinking about making the wrong choice. So already Trevor, who runs the program, has seen them make the decision between sitting down and crocheting or doing a drug. So it's you guys are changing their lives for sure. So thank you so much. If you have anything to give, letters, packages, send it to that address, Kari's Threads of Hope. That's my box. And I check it almost every other day. So we just went through a couple boxes, which was so amazing. I'm getting a workout here. Anybody have any questions or anything like that you want to ask me while I'm here? I'm going to get some water. That was a lot of yarn.
We'll go get some water real quick.
Okay, you can take me off a big. Anyone have any questions for me? I don't want to keep you guys too long. We need to eat some breakfast here soon.
Are we going to see the premiere box?
There's 2 large boxes over there. Maybe next time. I'm pretty we need to eat breakfast. I haven't had any breakfast, you guys. So yes, I might go live later on today and show it if you guys want to see it, but I need some breakfast. How long has the guy who's making the fisherman's wool blanket been knitting? I don't know. I think it's just been for the last week or so. Yeah, he's
That
been learning
blanket
from
is knitted?
It's not knitted. Yeah, the fisherman's
I
wool
didn't
blanket
think
is
so. I thought
crocheted.
it was.
Yeah, the fisherman's wool blanket is crocheted. Right now, I don't think he's knitted any finished objects. I think he's just been learning, like practicing, because he showed me. He's still learning how to cast on, how to make one right and left. He's still learning. So yeah, I need to stretch. That was a lot. Thank you guys. This is gonna go so far. So they have like all the yarn put in colors, and now they're gonna have some really cool variegated yarn. So I think they're gonna be putting that away in the color categories, and then they are all locked. Each cage is locked, and they use a key to get in. So they'll be like, oh, pass me a blue, pass me a whatever. Okay, I can't help it. Maybe I'll go get one of them. Do you guys want to see one of them? I see it over here. I'm gonna go get one of them. There's two. One's huge and one's light. I can't help it. I can't help it. Okay, I'll give you guys a taste. Fine. Okay, look. Dun, 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 dun. This one I can carry. The other one I cannot. The other one's not getting moved because I need help with it. But let's do it. I know, right? Dana's like, yes. Same. And then I do need to eat breakfast. I'm hungry. I gotta eat early.
I haven't eaten yet either.
I need to eat something. Okay. Donna. Are you guys excited? Make sure you put your thumbs. Give Kari some thummies. I don't know what we're up to yet, but you know.
No, I don't know either.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
We have 45 gummies.
45 gummies. Look. This is DK acrylic bright multi, it says. Oh my gosh. Look at those colors.
That's really pretty.
Nice. Go Premiere. You guys rock. Look at this. Oh my goodness. This one says it's a anti-pilling acrylic in the color Pond, DK weight 3. Oh my gosh, look at that. This is so cool of them. Oh my goodness. This one is anti-pilling acrylic in the color weight Ocean, also a DK3 weight. DK3 weight is so versatile, you guys. It can be used for amigurumi. It can be used for blankets or hats. So amazing. What do we have here? Navy, 100% acrylic, DK weight as well. Doesn't say that it has a product code, but I can't tell. But look at that color.
That's really pretty.
And these are going to stay so nice. I love that they have them in these bags so they can just be, put in the locker and just torn open or given to someone. Like the little handle on there. This is going to keep it really nice and organized in there. So it looks like there's 2 of those navies. They're going to make some good blankets out of this.
Welcome back, Christine.
Yeah, Christine, we were deciding whether or not to open the Premiere boxes. And I was like, I can reach one of them. And I wanted to show you guys. So this is in the color light brown, and it's a 3 weight, and it's brown. Well, yeah, light brown. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this was donated by Premiere. I reached out to Premiere. I wrote them an email. I reached out to Premiere, Mary Maxim, Hirschner's, and Joanne's. I also reached out to Spinrite, like Yarnspirations. And I haven't heard back from too many of them. And yeah, 35-pound box from Premiere. All they asked is that I paid shipping, which was not that expensive. And I was like totally for it. They were the first company to respond and the only company so far to say, yeah, no problem. So I love Premiere for that. Love Premiere for that. This is anti-pilling in the brown heather color. Oh, I know this one. I'm making a blanket out of this. Brown heather. Anti-pilling acrylic and brown heather.
Is that also a DK?
This is also a DK. Yeah, aren't they amazing? Love Premiere. So if you guys are looking for a company to support, my vote is Premiere, because I mean they didn't even hesitate. They're like, where can we send the invoice for shipping? We'll send you a box. Without any, anything from me really, except for shipping. So I love that they believed in these guys. And that was before I had any photos I could give them. So this is 100% acrylic, DK weight, I think this probably is the anti-pilling as well. It just doesn't say so. In the gray colorway. Yeah, next time you need to order, Premier. And look at how nice. It's not just, you know, they could just provide these mill-ins any old way they wanted, but they organize them. They put them in these nice, clear containers so I can carry them in easier. And it just looks nice, you know. Who doesn't want to receive this? That's great. This is in the color white. Who doesn't need white? We do, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Basics, you know, Kari, you know all about basics. You're always picking up those basics when you go to the store.
Yep.
So, and that's why, because when you make blankets, here's another white. When you make blankets like Kari does, and you make hats and stuff, then you need the basics, because you can't just, you need something to bounce off of that acrylic weight and that variegated stuff. So, okay, we have 5 more. This is still the same box, you guys. Forest green, DK3. Look at that. Oh my gosh, rich green. We've got, is this gray as well? Oh no, purple. Hey Kari, what's up with the purple, girl? Light purple. Woo-hoo.
That is pretty.
Yes, and this is a lot of yarn, you guys. Like 400 grams, 14 ounces. Like that's a lot of yarn in just this bag.
Dana, can you drop her address one more time so I can put it in the description box?
Red. Look at this red. How pretty. Yeah, thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Nancy. Yeah, I definitely want to get that info for the amigurumi eyes. I'll pass it along to the guy who was asking. I think his family wants to get him more supplies when he gets out because they're proud of what he's doing. Look. Oh my gosh. And so this yarn gets shared with 20 plus people, probably more like 40 actually. So it seems like a lot, but this is going to go very fast, you guys. They're fast crocheters. This is yellow. So you're probably thinking, oh, they're good. They don't need any more yarn. You're wrong. This goes so fast. Like, I mean, and number one, they're crocheting and showing me some things, but they're also crocheting it and giving it to Trevor to donate. So some of it's getting photographed. Some is making it out so fast that I can't even photograph it before it leaves. So we got, that's Premier box number 1. Let me put this back. If anyone has any questions, please let me know. Or if you want to see anything again. As long as I'm not boring the crap out of Kari, then we'll keep going.
No, I'm putting your address in my
Okay, these two might be my favorites. Who doesn't love a good variegated, right? Woo. I am. Yeah, so what's nice, Christine, is that the guy who runs it, Trevor, has a truck. So an option, if we can't get this all in on a cart, is to bring his truck. He's approved to drive his vehicle into the gates. So he would do that. I would then wait for him to come and get me and check me in and stuff, but he can take it a different way. So don't worry. Don't worry about us having no way to take it. We can carry it in. It's all good. We will figure it out. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Premier. I don't know if you'll see this. Maybe we'll try to tag Premier somehow, but I'm going to send them a very lovely thank you note.
Thank you, Dana. I got it.
Yes,
it
thank
should
you,
be on the
guys.
description box now.
Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe I want to see the other one. Let me go see what this one is. It's kind of let me see who this is from. This might be from Amazon. And thank you, Kathleen. I know you're maybe not in here, but I did receive your stitch markers. It took a little while to get to me. Oh, this one's from Joann's. I don't know who sent this, but let me see. You guys want to see the Joann's box? I do.
Sure.
I don't know who, so sometimes I'll know who sent it and sometimes I won't because like for Amazon, you know, you don't have like a return address. I'm such a trooper. Yeah, right. I just love doing this. So much fun. And for them, I'm just so excited for them, you know. Oh my gosh, look. Okay, first things first, we have this little craft yarn minis. Good for hats, good for amis. Look how cute. Yes.
That's a pretty color.
Who's this from? Anybody want to tell me who it's from? I don't know. Are you in here? You let me know if this looks like your yarn. This is more of the big twist value in the color grape. And I think this is black. Yeah, grape and black. Look, yes, this is the kind of basics that we need. Big twist, Premier, all of that. Yes. Okay, cool. Is this from, yeah, I did finally get them. Yes. Thank you, Kathleen. Yeah, I did. I think they were just like lost for a little while and then they got there. That's kind of weird, but we have a beautiful teal. And what is this one? This looks like a cream. Yeah, oh, cream. This stuff is amazing. This color, like, and this yarn is so good. I know you can get it on a deal with a coupon. So wait till it goes on sale, you guys, if you're looking to donate some and buy it from Joann's. I have no problems receiving multiple boxes. You know how they do that? I don't care. That's fine. It doesn't bother me. Big twist in white. Look at my arms are full of yarn. I'm gonna put this over here so I have one more arm. We got a bunch of those minis. Oh, look at this color. Look at these together, you know? You could make like a cool blanket. This one is in the colorway Rust.
Pretty.
Yeah. Well, thank you to whoever this is. There's no information on the box, but thank you so much. If anyone wants to say it was you, thank you. I'm sure we'll figure it out eventually. I'm going to make sure I write everything down, so if I do figure it out, I can send you a thank you note. I don't see anything on the box. Let me just double check. Yeah, no, I don't. But I'm keeping it all together so that just in case, I remember who's who and what's what. Oh my gosh, I need like some water.
Tricia said textured cabin throw for those colors. That would be beautiful.
Yeah, yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's one box. Do you guys think I should open it?
Yes. I mean, you're already done this is far past hungry. You might as well.
I know. Okay, let me get some water. Anybody have any questions before I go get the big box? Any questions, any concerns? Before I go get the box, let me just, anyone that's come in, the address that you see dropping, that Dana dropped, is the address to send any donations to. We've had some very generous donators already. Christine, Nancy, as long as I won't faint, don't worry. Dana, and I know Kari, you're gonna send stuff. And Robin's probably planning on it. So many of you have just stepped up, and I so thank you from my own self, thank you, and from the guys. Like, I told them you guys exist and that people care, and they're like blown away. So thank you. You guys are making a difference in their lives. Like, these surveys that I get back, they come from real people, and they all say, thank you for your donation. Thank you for your time. Thank you for caring about us. I get them left and right. So you guys are making a difference, and it's really cool. Like, it's noted, you know, it's not just like, oh, and there you go. It means something, and they take this yarn and they can actually make stuff. The yarn they have right now in the old stash that they're kind of making their way through, I mean, yarn from the 70s and 80s, it can be in good condition still, but a lot of this other stuff that this guy kind of came upon was not. They're still going to use it with stuffing, but getting nice yarn like we have, you know, like Premier sent and like you both sent, Christine and Nancy and Dana, it means the world to them because they have access now to stuff they couldn't purchase, they can't afford, and they also couldn't just physically get anyway because of where they are. So they know now they can enjoy something that they may not get a chance to in another place. So, all right, let me go get it. Talk amongst yourselves.
Okay.
I might need my hubby's help. Spencer's not here, but we'll see.
Here, I'll take you off a big while you get that. Where's my cursor? Where's my cursor? There it is.
Anybody have any? So yes, we're still accepting donations. Please do not hesitate.
Got that fast.
I know. Well, don't worry. I'm still dragging it like a body over here. Let me see if I can.
Like a body.
Point the camera down. There we go. Who wants to see this box?
We all do.
Oh my gosh. So this is so heavy that I can't even lift it, you guys. I had to like shuck it into my car. Good thing I cleaned my car out before I went to the box. Oh, girl.
Okay, Sierra. Take care, sweetie. Love you.
Hi, Sierra. I saw a picture of you sitting in Robin's store. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Kari went to visit Robin recently.
I did, and it was so fun. I'm going to do it again.
Okay. You guys. Okay, I think I know what this is. I'm pretty sure this is Momenti. Look at this.
Oh,
Oh my
wow.
gosh. Dang. This is such a nice yarn, and it's kind of like a, I don't know what you call this, kind of like applied, like a multiply together kind of situation. So nice. Ugh. Okay, so we have 2 momenties. Oh, actually 3. Whoops, momenti down. Here's the other colors. We've got like a teal and like a rose.
Those are pretty.
I'm pretty sure this is momenti. Correct me if I'm wrong, Christine. I know you know. I know you know, girl. I peeped some of that. Okay, this looks like cotton. This is like a cool mixed box. Blue cotton. I haven't used it yet, but I want to. Yeah. Yeah, me too. Sorry about my. You guys get to see me in my. These are my nightgown pants. Don't judge me, please.
You know, if you wouldn't have said anything, nobody would have known.
Well, I want to be. I'm not here to be fancy. I don't know what this is. Okay. Oh, oops. Some fell out. Himalaya, Norway. Himalaya. Let's see one of them outside the box since one fell out anyway.
Ooh, those are pretty.
This is cool. Striping. Nice. Yeah, chain spun. That's the word I was looking for, Adrienne. Yes. Chain spun. The momenti is chain spun. Okay. Yes, indeedy do. Okay, yep. I'm gonna put this over here. Some of these are like a little more open than others, so I gotta be careful not to spill it out. We've got a ton of this, you guys. They're gonna be able to make a blanket and a half out of this. So many hats.
Oh, good.
Woo. This is a great weight too.
Lap
I don't know.
blankets for the vets.
Yes, blankets for the veterans and churches too. I'm gonna get a hold of some churches and. Oh look, Christmas colors. Well, kind of. Actually, Dana, these are kind of your colors too. This is like a burgundy. I don't know if you can tell, but it's more of a burgundy than anything else. Look at the sparkle on this. What is this one? I actually want to know. It's so soft too. Well, there's a bunch more over here. So let's see if they put a label. Okay, we've got, gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. I think they open them 10, 11. Oh my gosh, there's so much of this. Look. They're going to be set for this.
It's really pretty.
And so one thing that could be donated that they've already donated, but that we could use more of in this case would be like a cream, a white, you know, to go with stuff like this. So if you're looking for something intentional to donate to go with this, white and cream and black, white, cream, and black. I don't think we could ever have enough white, cream, and black because they go with everything. Oh, this is like a deep knee squat. I don't know what this is. Does anyone know? Like, yeah, if anybody knows what this is, I'm sure it's like a sparkle of some kind, but I don't know what colorway. They don't have a tag on this one. Look at how nice. Okay, so there's a bunch of that. I'm gonna put that back where it goes in the bottom. Ooh. This is like a deep squat. Oh my gosh. And we've all ordered, you know, who hasn't ordered from Premier and gotten this big box before, but it's kind of fun when it's for someone else because then you get the chance to like share it with somebody. Okay, this is baby DK. Look. Oh my gosh. And this is so soft. I love this stuff. Yeah, Christmas colors kind of, Adrienne, but it's got a burgundy vibe.
Well, the Swift said sparkle is great for other people.
I know. Well, Trish, you can save these guys. Next time you want to send something, you can save them from the sparkle then. I like sparkle, but not everybody does. Okay, so we've got a bunch of this cotton, which is going to be amazing. A lot of the blue colorway in the cotton. This is really good cotton too. It's soft. I'm going to have to probably figure out how to bag these up a little differently so they stay together, you know? Okay, what else is over here? More cotton in the teal colorway.
That's pretty.
What is their cotton anyways? Do you
Premier
guys know
Home.
Is it Premier Home? This is probably Premier Home. Oh, it's so nice too.
It's like 85% cotton and 15%.
I'm going to dig to the bottom because as you guys can see, there's a lot of this. So let's see. Is there anything else on the bottom? This is all cotton. Yeah. Oh my gosh, we're going to have cotton for days. So that's another intentional donation. If you're looking at what can I donate that's really in need, to go with these, think of some like awesome variegateds or a white and black, some variegated options so that we can make some things that are kind of striped and things that can kind of go with this. Great option to donate if you guys are thinking about what to do. Let's see here.
Hi, Sandy. Welcome in. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Sorry. Kari has let me come and take over her live with donations.
So what we're talking about today, little Kari is how we differentiate. I'm big Kari and she's little Kari. Is teaching crochet in a minimum security prison, and she got a hold of Premier and they sent her 35 pounds of yarn.
Here's some more of it.
Yeah. Pay the postage.
Yay! Thank you, Premier. We're gonna send, and that's that rest of that layer is cotton. Thank you so much. And so if you guys are looking to add to Premier's donations, the address is being put in the chat already. And some of the stuff that you've seen here, think of what could go with the DK. Like this is a DK weight. And these kind of sandy colors, what would you put with this, Kari? What colors? Would you do like a cream and a...
Yeah, a cream.
Yeah. So if you're thinking about what you have in your stash, I know Christmas is just about upon us, and I know I get yarn for Christmas sometimes. If you do, and you're like, some of that stuff in my stash was just kind of languishing. I don't know if I'm going to use it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. And you want somewhere to donate, and you're looking for a cause that's going to make a huge impact, please send it to me. And if you have struggles with shipping, let me know. We sometimes get monetary donations that can help with shipping. So, and if you don't have objects to donate, a note or an encouraging note, I will share those with the guys and read them at the beginning of class. So that would be amazing. Some of the stuff that was donated today by Premier includes these mementies, and these are like a chainette. I'll hold it up so you guys can see it. Kind of that chainette style plied, beautiful yarn. So we're
Don Pink said browns for that other color.
Yes, definitely. Yes, Don. Great yarn to donate to us would be that Big Twist. I love that stuff from, I think it's, did I say Joann's? Yeah. Big Twist Value Plus. Those are great basics. So when those go on sale, the Value Plus skeins, Trish was the one who introduced those to me. Thank you, Trish. And I have donated white and black. So far, last time they went on sale, I snagged white and black. So anything you guys send that can go with this stuff, like all the better. Like if they make a blanket or baby hats out of this, like a rose colored skein would be great, or a brown or a cream. So if you've got stuff that you're thinking it's a solid, I don't know that I want to use it, but it's in good condition, send it to me, please, and I will give it to the guys. They would absolutely love that. And they're going through yarn crazy fast. And before we go, I'll just share quickly a group photo of everyone. I know you guys might have missed earlier it being shared. Here's the first thing I'll share is this blanket. This was made by one of the guys. And let me just quickly pop in here and show you the group photo. Oops, that's not the group photo. And that's also not the group photo. Where did it go? Oh, here we go. Okay, so let me show you a group photo of everybody so you guys can meet the people that you'll be donating to. This is my group of guys so far in my class. There's 20 of them. And so if you send tools, books, whatever yarn, we're looking for 3 weight and up, and hooks, pretty much from a 4 millimeter to about a 6 or 7 would be the biggest, I would say. The bigger sizes we receive will be put aside, and no hard-backed books. So we love patterns and everything, but just no hard-backed books and no sharp notions like needles or those bulb stitch markers that are sharp. That is not good either. Anything else, we're really eating it up. As you can see, they're making blankets to donate, hats, scarves, and I donate my time. I drive out there once a week. I know they would love to have me as much as they could, but it's a big commitment, I drive like an hour to get there. So it's so worth it though. Like they're just sitting there when I show up, you guys. They're just sitting there already waiting for class with their little hooks and their yarn, just like faunching. They just love what this is doing for them. They're learning community. They're learning to get along with each other, to work together, to crochet. One of the guys, let me see if he's in this photo, has a grandma that crochets. Here he is. This guy right here. He's got a grandma that crochets, and he's planning on taking his skill and selling his stuff with her at the market. So he's taking his skill and gonna sell his stuff. This guy back here is one of the mentors. He's been crocheting for over 20 years. So yeah, these are awesome guys. And look at his fox. Let me see if I can scroll over. Look at this little fox. They're good, you guys. So they're going through this yarn so fast, I can't keep up. So if you can help out, anything you can do is a huge help to us. They are doing beautiful work. Yeah, that's a fox amigurumi, yes. And Kari has so graciously allowed me to come on the live today to talk about all this. So thank you, Kari.
Well, I appreciate you coming.
That's pretty much it. You guys, any last minute questions? I'm going to go eat some food.
I know, I think I'm going to have some oatmeal.
This has like been such a lovely time, and I plan on giving you guys more and more updates. The next thing we're going to do all together, let me get myself back in my chair. Hold on one second. Oh, this is better. I'm old, you guys. I can't handle this anymore. Help me, I'm old. There we go. The next thing we're going to do is a make-along with Dana and Kari from Dana's Wanderlust Crochet and Kari the Yarny Elephant. We're going to do the Divine beanie. Here, there we go. And I think that's a good beginner's beanie to get them, you know, working in the round, joining, all that. So if you want to do that with us, we would love to have you. And I can tell them that all their buddies are crocheting together. Yeah, well, guess what, Tina? I'm going to try to do a video. I'm going to see if that's like cool to share a video, as long as everybody like hushes up and doesn't say anything. I'll try to bleep out the swear words if there are any, because they're so excited. Their mouths like sometimes get away from them. They're like, oh, you know, they're excited. And, you know, I always tell them like, you won't offend me. So feel free to let loose. They think I'm such a lady, you guys. And I am for the most part, but
See, I have a Divine hat already right here.
The Divine hat is so much fun. Here, let me get a link to the pattern on Ravelry. It's free. It's a free pattern. Dana has made one. I've made one. So far, Mara has made one. So yes, to your question, Tina, I wish you could be there, but I will do my best to capture it as best I can, and maybe do like a video of them saying thank you, or kind of try to get. So far, just imagine the most excited face you can possibly think of, and that's their face when they have received anything. They're just like, you come bearing gifts? They're just so excited. So imagine like Christmas Day times 10 for them, because they don't get to have this kind of stuff all the time, you know? This is stuff they've never been able to have before, and they just feel so grateful. So let me get a quick drop of that Divine beanie. I'm trying to find it now for you. Divine beanie. Okay.
Oh, here my pills.
Nice job. Well, I can give you all the hearts. Here is the Divine beanie for you guys. It is, like I said, a free pattern. I don't know if anybody's going to beat me to it, but if you don't, here it is.
I finished one about a day ago.
Did you, Faith? Awesome. So there's the pattern. That's the Divine hat. And it is, did I come back? Am I gone? I don't know what happened to me. Can you see me?
Here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Weird. Can't see myself.
Well, you're that is right now.
That's weird. What? Here, let me try to turn off my camera and turn it back on. That's strange. I'm going to get out of the live on this other side and see if that helps. Huh. Nobody knows where I went. Yeah, thanks, Dana. That's awesome. I'm going to just come. Okay. Did that help? No.
No, now your screen's black.
Well, That's just a sign that it's my time to go.
Time to eat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we
Very good.
really appreciate you guys coming and sticking around this whole time. My goodness.
Yeah, we've been on for a while, haven't we?
A couple hours, 2
Thank you
hours.
guys for coming. And like I said, you're making a big difference. Any donation helps and is so appreciated, whether it be a note of encouragement to that address or something sent from a yarn store or a Notions place. It's appreciated. And yeah, I'm so excited to show you guys more of what I do there. So thanks,
Thank
Kari,
you,
for having me
Karen.
up.
Oh, you're
Have a
welcome.
good day,
Anytime, you know
everybody.
that.
Merry
We'll have to
Christmas
do
Eve,
another one
everyone.
of these spinning.
Good to see you guys. I'll see you
You
next
guys
time.
have
Thank
a
you,
Merry
Kari.
Christmas. And I will see you guys in the morning at 8, my time. So 11 Eastern.
Love you all.
We love you. You guys take care.
I'm waiting,
Have
but
a
you
Merry
can't see.
Christmas.
Love you. Bye. Merry Christmas.
Bye. Remember, one random act of kindness can change the world. Bye, you guys.